lie to you. Welcome back to another episode. We had a very wild conversation before we got started. Welcome to the Thought Process. I am LA Latif. Watch your mouth.
Not number one.
All right. What thought are you?
I'm number 4, bro.
You want to be 4?
Yeah.
You want to be the last hoe?
I'm the least.
You the last hoe. You want to be the last hoe.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey,
If all y'all getting fucked first.
So you want to be the last
Can't
one?
bring up all camera conversations.
That means you want
give me time
you
to
want-
get away.
You want to catch what everybody else had.
Nah, bro. Why you got something? That's the main problem.
All right, guys. You
I ain't
guys
talking
went
about
too
me.
far with this one.
Listen, bro. This is why you can't run trains, bro. This is real.
Hey, look. So on tonight's episode of the Thought Process, we'll be talking about girl code versus guy code, right? That's our main topic.
Wait, hold on. You get to introduce yourself, and I can't introduce my motherfucker.
I thought we introduced ourselves. I'm sorry.
I'm
Who
Eli.
you think he is?
It's
I thought
rude,
that's
mother.
thought number 3.
Alia Rose here. No thoughts, just thoughts.
Human being in the room.
All
That's
right.
all that is. She's a human being.
Sorry for missing my co-host's introductions. But now that we got that out the way,
I'm just a guy.
yeah, you're thought 4.
But bro, what?
Jesus.
So now, like I said, we're gonna be talking about girl code and guy code, girl code versus guy code, right? That's our main thing. But let's just go ahead and get into it. Let's start off with Lori and Dameson.
Dameson?
That they broke up?
I thought it was damn, son.
Let's talk about Lori and Franklin.
Hey, damn, son.
Yeah, let's get into
Bro.
Lori and Franklin.
He hit Chloe Bailey from the back, and he was like,
did.
That's what they were talking about. There was a ball
With
in
a
between them.
pillow.
Yeah,
supposedly. There wasn't.
It just wasn't there.
He hit
She was
Chloe
getting
and was
knocked.
like, yeah. He hit
He was
Chloe.
like, you seen
It
her
really was
face?
just-
That wasn't
Yeah,
fake.
that was real. That was whole real. And I was a little bit
She
jealous.
don't act that good, goddamn.
Halle Berry and Monster Ball. That was the thing.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I like Chloe.
Wait, so
You like Chloe?
I'm not
I think
saying
she's pretty.
what Halle Berry did or did not do in that movie when they were filming.
Thank you.
Oh, you
But
said
I know
Halle.
what-
Oh, you said Halle
Halle
Berry.
Berry.
I know
when
that-
you said Halle, I automatically talk about.
I just
I
know
heard
that
the B and I thought baby.
believe
Thank
That's talking
you,
about her
Eli.
that
sister.
she's not that great of an actress.
Yeah, my fault, brother. I'm sorry. I am
I just
so
feel
sorry,
like
brother.
They just
I
did
will
some
clean them
method
for you.
acting in the moment, just for the sake of the movie.
Say
Yeah.
less.
Nah, Halle Berry got knocked on that movie. too.
I just want to
And
establish.
Billy Bob throwing one. Nigga won.
I just want to establish. I heard Halle in the B, and I automatically went to Halle Bailey,
Bailey,
which
yeah.
is her sister. Which was I was like, I like Chloe better.
Oh,
That's so.
head up.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Haley,
I don't follow them well enough to know
Haley
that.
didn't get knocked on TV.
Yeah,
so
I ain't gonna
I'm
lie to
sticking
you,
with
Chloe.
her.
But Chloe thicker. That's all I gotta say.
She is.
She
Like a
is.
snicker.
I gotta look at them. I didn't know they was both I didn't know they was sisters.
I saved it on the Twitter link.
The last name's Bailey, but like
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
The way Haley checked Ruby Rose about DDG, I'm kind of riding that way for real.
Hey,
because Chloe was fucking with Gunna, he got locked up. She left that nigga.
As she should. As she should.
Wait, Chloe
He
was
a
fucking with
snitch.
Gunna?
She
I didn't know
was.
that. I didn't know
No,
that.
they said they was just friends.
They was fucking.
They was fucking though. They was fucking as friends.
But it's not our business.
Yeah, really.
Just like Lori and Franklin's business is ours, but we gonna talk about it.
True.
Franklin, that's funny.
Franklin, boy, hey, y'all ain't even seen this.
Bodies.
Y'all ain't even caught up on Snowfall.
No, you
Snowfall is
crazy. I'm in
bro.
season 6.
Bro,
I'm in the news.
crazy.
You saw that shit? You saw the
Wait,
new episode?
yes, bro.
My nigga gone. Hey, we not even gonna get it. We not even gonna get into it.
You might be
I'm sorry.
smoking for somebody. That nigga say that nigga gone. Oh man, come on, man, don't do that.
Hey, you already know what nigga I'm talking
that
about.
brother gone.
I don't, but they might.
Hey.
Facts.
Hey, but look. Anyways. So we are. I think that he left her after fucking Chloe. He was like, you know what? There's better pussy in this world.
Well, he can't talk about it because he signed an NDA.
Yeah.
Okay, so everybody, go ahead and give your analysis. So you've given yours. You
Yeah, I
think
wasn't. I was.
yeah, I'm about to say, give your.
I also feel like
Go down the
he
line.
thought Lori was a little off because she jumps from relationship to relationship.
Just breaking
Does
hearts.
she?
Yes, she literally right after. How many months she waited between her
What do you
Franklin and
why
Killmonger?
I believe
Okay,
the same
question.
day.
What do you feel like is
Leave 3
jumping from
hours.
one relationship to a relationship? And then also, what do you feel like is the appropriate time to wait before entering into a new relationship?
I feel like you should wait at least 3 months
It
minimum.
depends on how tough y'all was in that relationship and how long it lasted.
That too.
Hey,
So
bro,
y'all can be
I
real
feel
close,
like
and
we
it's only a
all-
year in.
We all just gotta stop hating on Lori
Just
because
wash
she
that
got
off.
more hoes than us.
Wash
Facts.
that off.
Lori is that girl.
I don't.
Sign the
She's
NDA,
a relationship hoe. That's my opinion.
Hey, man,
Maybe she's like that girl who gets in relationships just to have
pass
sex.
me
That's what
the-
a relationship hoe
She's
is.
like, I'm not a hoe.
That's what a
I
relationship
just fuck
hoe
my
is.
boyfriends, and it's like
Yeah.
you've had
Then I
10
break up with
boyfriends in the
them.
last
You've had 10 boyfriends in the
3
last
months.
6 months.
3 months. Look at
I don't know.
What
I
you
feel
got?
like women can't really win for losing. I feel like you get
Yeah.
shamed for having sex outside a relationship.
Mhm.
You also get shamed for having sex within a relationship.
Mhm.
So I feel like ladies, just have your boyfriend sign an NDA.
Go
and
ahead
so
and
then
fuck
they
the nigga,
can't
get it
talk
over with.
about the relationship. And if they do talk about it,
You
sue
can
them.
sue them.
Go, hey,
Get that bag,
hey,
baby.
look,
What
I
if a nigga
personally
really
believe-
does talk about it and he's like, man, fuck it. I'm get sued.
Hey, I personally
That
believe
pussy was trash.
that y'all should
Nigga
go
really got a
ahead
bone to pick if you do that.
and fuck whatever nigga you thinking about fucking and get it over with.
But not in cars and use condoms. Per the last episode advice.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Condoms are
I'm
optional.
gonna agree with both of those statements. If you want to do it, do it. And if your nigga leave you, he left you. You know what I'm saying? It's life, you know.
Yeah.
True.
I'm sure you can find another one.
Just
Somebody
deny
gonna
the
appreciate
body.
that kitty cat baby
No
girl.
face, no
And
case.
even if the nigga works in an oil plant and you have to smell sewage when you go to sleep,
That's disgusting.
that's the life you chose. But
That's the be open and you laid in it, made it, so you need to lay in it. What's your analysis, Eli?
I think that it's very complicated. It's very confusing. I couldn't really decide on what was going on. So of course I came up with a conspiracy that satisfies me.
As you
know what I'm saying?
should.
So what I believe, conspiratorially, is that it was a bullshit relationship from the jump.
Yes.
It was
Like
like,
a
a publicity
PR?
stunt.
I agree.
Publicity stunt.
I agree.
And I felt like it was like that, and she might have been done with Michael B. Jordan and kind of needed a way to like,
Stay relevant.
no, but like dip off from him in a flashy way.
Makes
And
sense.
so it was like, oh, bet. So I got this plan, see? And then Franklin was like, yeah.
I feel-
What if she wrote it in the script for him to?
What you got?
Chloe
to
Bailey.
say?
Okay,
Oh.
that is levels upon levels of
You hear
contrived.
me?
I'm like,
Oh.
if she did that, she's like, then you gonna sleep with Chloe Bailey on this movie called
It's a TV show.
TV show, my bad, called The Swarm.
Yeah.
Maybe she got tired of his accent.
Is he British?
Yeah,
He's
he
British.
Is he British?
He's British.
Yeah.
He plays a Compton man very
we
well.
shouldn't.
No.
She's like,
Mimic
You know,
accent.
like-
no,
No,
what if she
right.
made the
You
nigga
wasn't even
talk
born
like
in the
Franklin?
80s. You don't know. You don't know what they talked like in the 80s.
No, but bro,
Was you there?
Was
bro,
you there?
What if she made him
Deadass.
talk like Franklin? Like, hey, nah, use your voice.
I want to hear Callie.
He's like,
I don't want to hear that Peppa Pig shit
like-
today.
He's like, Lori, come here, Lori. She's like,
Man, use your
Lori.
nigga
She's like,
voice.
use your
Use
voice.
the
He's
Cali.
like, hey, bitch, come here. He's like, yes.
Bodies.
Bodies. But
But in conclusion,
so, Sean, he has been trying to figure out what these Black Parent acronyms is for quite some time, and I've just been ignoring his questions.
All of our questions,
Yeah,
actually.
everybody. Yes, we're gonna play a drinking game out of it, right? So whoever, the first person who gets it right doesn't have to drink. Everybody else has to drink if they don't answer it, right?
Okay.
All right. So,
fun.
yeah, it's not really acronyms. It's like when you say, like, when you put like a whole bunch of letters together, you got to figure out what the.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Black Hangman.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
Whoa.
Like-
no.
Wow.
that was hilarious. That was hilarious. Right on
All
the
right,
money. That was
so-
crazy. She
So,
said,
look, so today.
black hanging man.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. She didn't
so-
say hanging part. It was hang.
We're gonna-
Sorry, all right.
Tree ornaments.
All right, we're about to test y'all's Black upbringing tonight. You know.
Okay.
I
Them
saw
dishes
this-
better be clean before I get home.
Yeah, I saw this and decided to make it a drinking game, right? So, when you ride past the restaurant, your mama says DYHMDM.
Do you have McDonald's money?
That's crazy.
Drink.
She was quick. She was quick.
My
with it.
mom
Wait,
abused
wait,
me.
Wait. Your mom would say the acronym?
No,
No.
bro.
I'm saying that y'all have to guess what it's
What the letters
what the
mean.
letters mean.
Like,
Black parent phrases. Oh, that's what we're playing. Okay, gotcha. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. All right.
Drink your water cups.
All right.
Yo.
Like, what phrase is the? Yeah, I got you.
We have a
Next one, please.
All right, next one. This one's a little
Gunna.
this one's a little hard. So if you need a hint, I'll give you a hint. Parents talking to their children might say this: GYAITMFHBFIBYA.
Get your ass back in the motherfucking house. If I beat your ass.
Yeah,
Was that
crazy.
right?
drink.
How did a
Bro.
kid would say that to their
No,
parent?
the parent
says
would
it to
say
the kid.
Oh, you said a kid said it to the
That's what a
parent.
parent talking to their children might say.
Oh, I didn't.
I'ma
hear that
drink
properly.
anyway.
I heard that in reverse order.
Because I'm a winner.
All right. Yep. We're gonna do two more. Your mama just beat you
Damn.
and you crying. She says,
Shut your ass up
No.
before I give you something to cry about.
That's crazy.
Basically.
That's crazy.
I ain't even have
Bro.
to. But you missed a
Bro,
letter.
you want to talk?
KOCIGYSTCA.
You said KYC?
KOC?
KOCIGYSTCA.
Keep on
Okay.
crying. I'm going to give you something to cry
Keep on
about.
crying.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you something to cry about.
Yep,
y'all.
Sean got it.
Oh man.
Oh, man.
Yeah, my mom. Y'all
I got it
moms
first.
is very talkative. My mom was just beating me, nigga. My mom
I
was
don't
busy.
understand why they were so offended by the tears that came after
Oh
the
yeah, it was like, are you?
Is this not what I'm
Are
supposed to
you
be
crying
doing?
in this bitch?
All right. All right.
Look at that.
Last one. Last one, and we're gonna get on.
Axe fucking
You're in the grocery store, right?
beating on nigga, man.
You're in the grocery store.
Don't
And when
look
your
at nothing.
parents
Put that down.
Don't buy
No.
nothing.
And your parents see an old friend and they say to you,
Mhm.
YLIJLYDD.
What?
YL.
Look just like your damn daddy.
Yes, sir.
Ew.
What?
You look just like your damn daddy.
I don't get the explanation, but like the word.
Like the friend to the kid, like the
Like the
friend
friend?
to the mom looking at the kid, and the friend is looking at the kid
Hey,
like
these
you
scenarios
look just like your damn daddy.
As far as how they were written, I'm like, nigga, I'm I guess thinking too particularly about it,
Yeah.
like as the situation. So I'm like,
Cheers
Damn
anyway.
daddy.
in that situation,
Daddy.
nobody would say shit to me. I'm a kid.
Cheers anyway. To Sean getting it right. Cheers, nigga. Go, shit.
Yeah, all right, finish mine, goddamn.
Can we?
Hmm.
Bleep it out.
Not the hard R.
Mm.
Who said it?
Nobody.
Mm-mm.
She
Oh.
said the soft A.
Okay. So, all right. We had a little bit of fun. You feel me? How many you got right? 2?
Yeah.
Ali got 2?
Most
Yeah.
of them.
We only did 4.
It was 2.
Still.
2.
That's not most of them.
I got 3.
3?
The four.
What?
You,
What? You did the four?
I got the first 2,
It's
and then
okay.
I was like, "The shut your ass up," before I gave something to cry about. And
You
then,
said it before
Yeah,
you even
no.
said the letters.
But
It wasn't even the
still
right
the
letter.
same.
That don't
You had the right idea,
Why?
That don't count.
Fuck
Nah, you got the
Yes,
right
it
idea.
does.
You see how they be trying to cheat?
Hold on. We play basketball, but it's halftime. You come out at halftime and shoot a 3-pointer. Did you score?
No.
Yes.
No, you were
They
practicing.
actually finna usher you off the court.
They said, "Hey."
Fucking tackle line.
You don't
She don't
belong
even
here.
belong here. Badass.
So,
Like, yeah, nigga, I scored 60 in the warm-ups. No, you didn't.
I got a question for y'all.
That's how Katie got
Question.
Do body counts reset?
If you wash your hands with gloves on, did you wash your hands?
So condom bodies don't count is what I'm hearing.
I don't think so.
All right, this is going
Hey.
too far. The
Okay,
wrong
all right,
direction.
all right.
That shit was wrong.
All right, follow-up
Condom
question,
bodies
follow-up
don't
question.
count.
Follow up
You
question.
You didn't answer my question though.
That's crazy.
But y'all gotta answer my question. If you wash your hands
With gloves on.
did you wash your hands?
Yes.
No.
Wait, with gloves on?
With gloves
Yes.
on.
No, you didn't wash
You
it.
did.
Okay,
Exactly.
so
So
then
when you
condom
fuck
bodies
there
don't
with a
fucking
rubber,
count.
you
You
fucked the
fucking a
rubber.
rubber dick?
So, like, no. Because, like, I still know what the pussy feel like.
Do
Do
you?
you? Yeah.
Do you know how wet it
Wait,
is?
hold on. How did I bust?
I don't know.
All right.
Imagination.
All right.
Imagination.
No, just because the feeling is dampened and taken away doesn't mean
Heavily
you're not
dampened.
feeling it. Or I'm about to say, like, that doesn't, it's just you're not able of getting dirty. You still fucking? Oh, did you bust? Did you?
Oh, so if I
So-
didn't bust, it don't count.
No,
Yes.
no.
Yes, it
What
doesn't
you
count.
say?
I
It
agree.
never happened if the dick wasn't snapping.
Hey, nah,
That was
bro.
bullshit too. No,
Yeah.
man. You
So
fuck
look,
three
so
niggas.
check
If
it.
you fuck 3 niggas in a party and none of them bust, oh, it didn't count. No, bitch, you fuck 3 niggas. Oh, what
No.
you talking about?
At the
If-
party?
If you have a baby, does your
On
body
the
count
table.
reset?
So,
I feel like when you have a baby, your body count marks you for life.
so as far as an argument,
Can't deny
that's
that
the
body.
only real argument I've heard to this conversation is if Shawty have a baby, it changed some things in there. And so like
Bruh.
I'm saying if we being like it doesn't reset, but did it metamorph or like did it evolve? The pussy evolved.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
'Cause no.
So the pussy evolved, but it didn't reset.
Got some extra
Reset-
seasoning on it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like if she got a scar in there, it's still there. I don't give a fuck how many like
Mm.
what I'm saying, like if she had a tear and it
Mm.
healed, it's gonna leave scar tissue.
Mm.
You talking about from like pushing the baby?
Sex.
Mm.
No, I'm talking about sex.
Oh shit!
No, I'm talking about women. I'm saying in general.
Oh,
The
you talking
body
about niggas
count
busting
does not
surfaces.
reset because the markings of sex that happen as a result of having sex are still on your
But
body.
what about the women whose hymens are still intact? Like my hymen's still intact.
What does that mean?
The markings, what you're describing is that once you have sex, that the markings from sex change your body. And it's a common belief that once a girl has sex, her hymen tears. And that
Okay.
signifies losing virginity.
So that's just one thing that
Oh,
you
that's
didn't
what that
have
pop in the
happen.
cherry is.
Yes.
But did you hear me?
You never knew.
That's
I never knew what the fuck
that's
this shit
just
was called.
one thing that you didn't have happen. It doesn't mean that other things haven't happened. What?
Never mind.
So
It's
what
okay.
you're saying is your
You can
cherry
have
ain't
your
been
hymen
popped?
and an STD. I'm like,
But people, but I feel like because I was talking about
I have
this.
a
she got
very
hymen and
serious
warts.
question. I have a very
Let it
serious
burn.
question right now.
She got hymen and warts.
So you're saying your
Yeah,
cherry
hymen and
has
warts.
never been popped?
Warts and hymen.
It's still there.
It's a very personal question.
But I would
to ask
also
on air.
say to that,
She
to,
just said it. I
to
just
the
had to ask for
STD comment,
No,
there's
you know,
people.
like, yeah, you can make fun of your kid, but don't make fun of my kid.
No,
you know
look,
what I'm saying?
no,
Like,
look, because there's
you
people
talk about
out
yourself,
here.
but don't, you know. My bad, sorry.
There's people out here born with STDs,
Okay.
and they have not had sex.
That's
So therefore, are they marked by sex before they've even had sex?
Our producer says hymens
they
can
were
grow
born
back.
with what we consider an STD. They just didn't get it transmitted
It-
through sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Our producers say
That's a
hymens can
disease.
grow
So,
back.
but you made a point to be like, well, you can have your hymen intact and have an STD.
My point is that the markings, there's different markings. So if you don't
So
have
like
one
pussy
marking,
trauma.
That's a
I know
good
what I'm
point.
saying. We are
Like
sex
vaginal
leaves
trauma?
marks on your body, just
Elon.
like you can get
Our
scratched.
producer says hymens can grow back. It has regenerative tissue.
Okay, cool. So what I'm
shit.
saying, so
You
the
smart.
thing about regenerative tissue in a human body is anything that grows back is going to be what? Scar tissue. So we
True.
can,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
we really want to know, like what has happened there, we can actually take a sample of the tissue and figure out the scar tissue.
Oh, we can figure out how many bodies they got?
No, I'm saying
Like a
you can
ring
you
around
can
your
find the
finger, how
you can
old
find
it
a
is?
tear. You can find a tear
Right.
by looking at the skin cells. By looking at the skin cells under a microscope, you can actually
All
find. You
the
can
women
tell
on
these are
black.
smoother than these other muscles. They have less layers. Thus, this must be scar tissue.
Okay.
So, like with the markings of sex, the point I was making is that there are different markings of sex. Okay,
Understood.
so you don't. So you're born with STD, but you haven't had sex. Cool. You still got other shit going on. Like, that's what I'm saying.
I
If
understand
once
what you
they
mean.
have sex, they're still gonna have the markings of sex. So that's
Do you feel like men carry
Black
markings of
raw.
sex?
Well, I have markings. Like I got
Yeah,
scratches.
I got
all
some
over my neck.
scratches. I got
Yeah.
some bite
I got-
marks.
I
Yeah.
got permanent scratches
Yeah.
on my shoulder and back.
Mhm.
That shit
neck.
bothers me because it's like, shorty, you permanently
ain't gonna-
marked me.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I remember the first time I met a back scratcher.
Did you like it?
No.
Not at all.
Did it make your dick soft?
No,
That-
no.
that
nigga, I'm
shit-
a perform- I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a perform.
Okay, so I will say it does make it. I guess because she puts you in fight or flight mode because you're under attack. So you're like, you really gotta like get her out of that. You gotta be like,
No,
hey,
so-
chill the fuck yeah, out.
Hey, so like, I'm a performer,
Head ass.
and like I'm gonna put on the show regardless, underneath any type of stress.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely
I
got
ain't
like
gonna
clawed right here, bro.
Yeah. So
And bro, I was still fucking right.
I'm light
And
skinned.
it
I
started
had webs on
burning.
me.
Damn.
It started burning.
Damn.
Nigga, that is the most uncomfortable shit ever. Cause I'm like, why the fuck is my neck burning?
At some point you
No,
gotta
it mean
put
her
her
nails
over.
are dirty.
No,
The nails are dirty.
She's she had long nails and dug them motherfuckers in my shit.
Jesus.
But
At some point, you just gotta flip
But did
her
you
over.
finish?
you said flip her over.
Yeah.
But
Well,
did you finish?
That's the thing. That's what
finished.
that is the mark of being a man.
Bro,
I was like,
I came here to do a
I
job,
will figure
and that
this
job gonna get
out
done.
later.
I have a question for the men. So,
No. What's up?
well
Aaliyah?
then.
Mm.
So do you feel like, besides the presence of, or the stereotypical belief that when a woman loses her virginity that she bleeds while having sex, do you feel like you can tell, like, if a girl's a virgin or not? For real?
No, not true. So I was fucking this one girl, and like she was like the neighborhood hoe.
Damn.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Of course I
Jesus.
put on a condom.
Oh, I thought you were about to say
I
something
hope
else.
so.
I thought my
Of
nigga was
course
about
I-
to
Of course
say.
I
I put
fucked
on a
wrong.
condom.
I'm
Disgusting.
gonna tell you what I thought you was about to say, but after you finish.
So like, and she, like she done sucked off so many people. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting
Jesus Christ.
sucked off, fucked. Niggas telling me about it. I'm like, all right, I gotta see what this hoe talking about. She,
That's
you know what I'm saying? So I was young. You know what I'm saying? In high school. So I go over to fuck,
Sorry.
and she start bleeding. And
Mm.
I'm like, you just got ran through by two niggas I know. Why did you bleed?
Period.
Niggas was lying.
Nah,
Nah,
that,
like-
that could have actually been true. Like niggas could be lying.
Yeah, niggas could be lying, but like,
Niggas was lying back in the
She
day.
eat yours?
huh?
Niggas-
No, I'm saying
fuck.
like she
Never
started bleeding
fuck.
like her cherry popped.
Oh.
Mm.
So like, I forgot what the question was, but I feel like that answered it.
Yeah, the question was, do you feel like you can tell if a woman is a virgin or not?
So,
So
like,
yeah, the answer to that is no.
so in my
No,
experience,
no.
yeah, we all answer no. In my experience, I've never slept with a virgin. So like, I've never knowingly slept with a virgin. So
Mm.
I
I
Been
have.
tricked into sleeping with a
I
virgin.
don't know what that shit like. I'm
I
good.
have.
When I find
was
out that
young.
a chick's a virgin, I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Move.
Eli,
Get away from me.
what did you say you thought I was about to say?
Oh, fuck.
When I said she was a neighborhood hoe, and I was like, of course I
Nutted in there.
fucked with it. Of course I fucked with a rubber.
No, it wasn't at that part. It was later on. You said,
Damn,
Moving
that's
right
ship
along.
sailed. But
All
what's
right.
your advice regarding body
oh,
counts?
thought you was about to say the pussy was excellent. Because, like, bro, in my experience, right, that's why I don't like virgins, because I lost my
You know,
virginity to a
that
chick who had a,
was- I was
A body count.
16.
reasonable body
That was
count.
11 years ago. I
Reasonable.
don't remember what it was like.
Enough miles.
Reasonably unreasonable in high school. Well, and
She said,
she
like,
was in high school. I was in middle
So-
school. But
That was
Well-
11 years ago. So it wasn't good enough for me to remember to this day.
okay.
Gotcha.
But- so what I'm saying is, right, is and y'all tell me if y'all feel like this is a correlation or not. But like women with high body counts also, and maybe mothers too. I don't know. Might be a mother thing as well. Cause
I like milfs.
but anyway, they have some like excellent.
Because of Kegels.
It
You can do
don't
'em.
even be like
Don't even.
Every milf I
Nobody-
had sex
it's
with,
not
pussy
about
was
how
fire.
tight shut is, cause like it's not about that.
Every milf I had sex
But-
with was pussy was fire.
Thank you. It's something about the feel. It's something
It was
about
fire.
the feel that is like
Shorty had that water.
yeah, that water.
That
water.
and
Water.
Bucket in
what
a
I've
mop?
noticed is that women with lower
No,
body
no mop.
counts,
We wasn't cleaning
the
shit up.
sex tends to be
That's
kind of lame.
disgusting.
Nah, that's
Y'all just
factual.
sleeping in your cum
And
sheets.
so like I'll be like,
hold on,
"Shorty,
hold on. You don't sleep in your
go
cum
get
sheets?
go get
Fuck.
seasoned. Go get
Sometimes.
I
seasoned.
ain't gonna lie to you. I fucked
Yeah,
with this bitch.
nah, like you gotta go around the block a few times.
You know what I'm saying?
Then come back to me after you just learn some things. you
Exactly,
feel me?
exactly. That's why I don't
But,
mess with a virgin.
okay.
Well, never
So,
did.
Knees
in a
all
relationship
tight,
now.
squeezing on me.
I
tryna
fucked
push
up
me
and
out.
I
Like,
almost
chill
called
out,
this
right?
woman the
Come on
B
now.
word.
Act like you've been here before.
But I slept with a young woman.
Mm.
She was a squirter.
Mhm.
And after we finished, we just went to sleep.
Yeah.
Y'all slept in urine?
right where they were, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, we just went to
Pissy.
sleep.
Pissy. The sheets was
We
frozy.
woke up 20 minutes later and took a shower though.
Ugh.
Yeah, as you should have, or anytime
Initially.
sooner than 20 minutes. You know,
Just
the
Quick
sheets.
question. I have two questions.
All right, what's up?
For you
Let that girl
gentlemen.
piss on you. I ain't
So
gonna lie, bro.
It ain't pee, but it come from the same area.
the first.
So that's all right. Anyway,
No, Ali got something to say.
What you saying? Finish it. Finish the thought.
it's pee.
It's pee.
You got peed on. It's okay, bro.
So the first thought to piggyback off what Sean was saying, like, come go around the block when you got some experience. How are women expected to go around the block when you're simultaneously shamed for having sex? Because I feel like
that's
because I
certain
feel
people.
like
Certain people are gonna shame you. Me, like not everybody gonna shame you. Some people. Like
It's
that
niggas.
shit.
It's
Some niggas
who
are like,
want, bro.
I'm glad you've been around the block. Thank you, because I've been around the block.
It was a common understanding back in the day. You know what I'm saying? I had the understanding. My boy Alex, y'all know Alex. Alex had the understanding. Sluts are just better.
I like sluts.
I don't want a good girl.
I like sluts. I like hoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
hate
know?
to. I wouldn't say sluts. The word sluts, like that's that's an aggressive word. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna put a
But women who have experienced
high XP points.
a
Yeah. Go ahead. Hey, look, give me that
actually,
high
I got a
oil
good.
mileage.
I got a good women who have experienced a comparable amount of sex. That's the way to say it.
That car got 100,000 miles.
I want
That
that
makes
car with
sense, Eli.
100,000 miles on
But
it.
did y'all hear me?
I heard
What?
you.
It's like I just prefer to mess with women who have a comparable amount of sex.
To have experience.
Yeah, sexual experience.
Even if
So-
it's in masturbation, that's still experience.
Ah,
Because
no,
it's good to know.
that don't count.
No,
That
it
don't, no,
does.
fuck no, that don't count. Hell no, no.
You have to know
That
how
shit
to
outta here.
take.
So I'm like, get the shit out of here. I packed that one.
Hey, so while we on the topic of having sex and everything and relationships, and
Talk
so
about
forth and so on.
masturbating. It gives you miles.
Well, what's the advice for a body count?
Oh,
That was my second question.
okay,
Lie
yeah.
about it.
So we're getting into the thoughts.
Or you can be honest.
All right, bet,
I don't know.
All right, bet. So, my advice is plain and simple, short and sweet. Go ahead, fuck the nigga, get over with, sis.
My
So you
advice.
just quoting Future. All right.
My advice with the body count is, first of all, no face, no case. Don't fuck too many men or women in the same circle, because if your bodies don't know about each other, did you really have those bodies?
Dun dun dun.
Use condoms and make sure your partners are tested, because, it's easy to deny a body, but it's not easy to deny no fucking STD nor no fucking
Let
baby.
it burn.
Niggas deny babies every day.
What J. Cole
But a
say?
bitch can't deny no baby.
Yes,
What
she can.
Nigga Drake.
What
Shout out
J.
to the
Cole
boy
said?
Aubrey.
She said she only fucked about 4-5 niggas.
So you know you gotta multiply by 3.
Ah.
That's that calculus. That's that pussy
That's that quick
calculus.
math.
It's coochie calculus.
Niggonometry.
Gotta get the CC on it.
Nah, for real.
Eli, what's your advice?
Well, my advice is
Mine was the best
is,
advice.
you know,
Subjective.
well, my advice is to, if you're having
you know.
trouble,
Speak up.
I support monogamy. You know what I'm saying? So,
I support polyamory.
Why this nigga lying on air?
So I support monogamy.
relax.
So like,
Lying?
I understand
She
when
don't
we're
know.
young. You know what I'm saying? We
She don't.
got to get all that fucking out of our system and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I really do support monogamy and shit. So
We all do.
if you do find somebody you
Speak
like,
for yourself.
don't let your dick fuck it up. You know what I'm saying? Or,
Or your pussy.
exactly. That's what I was gonna get to.
Keep it on lock
But
as best as you
Chastity.
can.
don't let those desires fuck up something you actually want to do. Like
Just go masturbate.
in the sense of like
Shaughnessy?
being with a person who you actually like. You know,
Love,
you gotta like
Like?
them first.
too.
You gotta like
Yeah,
True.
you gotta,
you gotta
like somebody before
deeply
you
like them first
True.
before you love them. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nah. If you don't like that motherfucker,
Thank you.
no matter how much you love him,
That should be the
You
next
don't want to be
topic.
around them. When you
All right,
you
bet.
ever
Wow.
Like
love
versus
somebody and
love.
stop liking them?
like versus love.
That should be our
Episode
next
3.
topic.
You ever
Yeah.
love somebody and stop liking them?
Yep.
True.
Yeah, exactly. Like, nigga,
Mhm.
True.
that shit is hell being around them. It's like, get the
Oh,
fuck out of
Shaughnessy.
here.
True.
But safely.
My advice for today is, I don't know, bro. Have a threesome. That's my advice.
Boo.
Hey, but girls beware,
other
because
words,
if you
add on
fuck
to your
two
body count
guys,
times
they'll
two.
say
Yeah,
you
bro.
got a train ran
Do it
on
by
you,
two.
even though it's a threesome. Mind
Hey,
you, I've never had a
That's
threesome
a good question.
before.
So if you, sorry to interrupt you,
You're good.
but if you have a threesome, does that count as 2 or 1 body?
I feel
That's
like
a two
that's
for one
two
special.
bodies.
Two
It's 2 for 1 special. 2 of y'all, 1 of me. Ain't that special?
Yeah.
All right. So look, how many texts is too many?
if they don't respond,
So yeah, it's like they don't respond. How many if you still how many texts? Is too
don't
many?
double text.
Who am I
I
texting?
usually, as a rule, I try not to go over 3. And like 2 is really like pushing it. Like if I have to text you twice, like I'm probably not gonna text you again.
So who am I texting?
Your girl.
Whoever.
I'm glad YB. All right, so
Your girl.
Well, if it's my girl, I'm blowing her phone up.
All
She
right.
be fucked
Let-
up.
it depends on what's going on, but like,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm probably gonna send about a good 3-4 before I'm like, all right, bitch, I gotta
What
think.
if it's somebody you just
Gotta
fucking?
fuck somebody else.
No. That's not what. Hey, no, that's not. I'm not
Yo,
childish like
back
that.
to the
Not
streets.
childish like that.
Okay.
I'm not childish like that.
That
But
one
what I'm
meme
saying
we
is
just
like I
disappeared.
give up and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, and I let it go. So like
Understood.
that doesn't mean I'm like, oh fuck it, I'm gonna have to call up this. No, I'm not on that shit. But like, let's say I'm trying to, if I'm really trying to get in touch with her
Call
and
her.
she don't pick up or some shit, and then like I texted like 4 times in a row, I'm like, all right, bet. We'll go
I
ahead
feel
and
like
just
if you're
close it out, close out my messages and just focus on something else.
True.
Go get that money.
I just want to say a quick thing. I feel like if you, just because somebody's available in general doesn't necessarily mean that they're available to you. So you can't really take people's lack of response personally. But I can also see why, like, you could feel type of way if you double text somebody and you actively see them posting shit like on their story, like you follow them on social media. So it's just like, oh, you on your phone, you just
don't fuck
ignoring
with
me.
me. You don't fuck with me.
You're
And
just
that's
ignoring
cool.
me.
You don't gotta fuck with me.
So how many texts is too many?
3.
I say 2.
2?
2 is too many.
Damn.
I
2
agree.
double texts. Like if you text somebody, hey, wait an hour and a half and they don't
I
respond,
ain't gonna lie
and then
to
you
you.
text
If
them
I text
again
you,
and they
hey,
still
in an
don't
hour and a
respond.
half later, you ain't responding to me. I'm not texting you.
That's what
I'm
I'm
deleting
saying.
the message thread.
Over it.
I ain't gonna lie
So
to you.
I'm gonna text you, hey, and then I'm gonna wait like 2 hours and I'm gonna be like, eyes. And then I'm gonna wait like maybe 2 more hours. And I'm gonna send like, yo.
So you agree with Sean? 3 texts at most. 3
Yeah,
texts
no.
is the minimum.
So like, I'm gonna text you, hey.
Ooh, the
Did you do
microphone
that?
said, hey.
And then after the
I
third
feel like you
one,
did that shit.
Like little baby. Hey.
then after the third one, I'm not
I ain't gonna,
texting no more.
I'm gonna text you, hey, and if you don't respond, you just don't respond. Now
That's fair.
if you my gal and I text you, hey, and you don't respond, I might pull up.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
got the
I didn't want to
location?
be the first
I got
one
the
to say that.
location.
I didn't want to be the first one to say that, but like for real, bro. Like, what? Come on,
Right,
bro.
what- what you- why
I
you-
got your location, bro.
Like, I say, why,
Hey,
why,
come
why
on,
are you
bro.
not texting me back?
Okay, so
You know I'm finna pull up.
So I will say this, guys.
What's,
I'm kicking the door down.
Me and my girl don't share
Damn.
location. Me and my girl don't share location.
Text me back.
You do?
We
You-
don't.
Oh. Do you want to?
Fuck no.
No.
I like
Oh.
that shit.
not sharing location.
I will say this. So like, I understand that getting mad and shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's not worth it, nigga.
Nah. So like, when I say pull up, I mean like if you at work, I'm gonna slide by your job.
I'm
I like
saying
that.
all
Pull up
shit,
on me.
I had to get off that, bro.
Nah,
'Cause
nah.
I was
So-
that nigga, and nigga, I kept pulling up and nothing was. Nigga, I'm pulling up on fucking
It ain't-
cars
it ain't
in the
no-
right spot.
No, it ain't no pulling up to like cause any issues or anything like that. Like if you at work and you not texting me, I'm gonna just pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop by. I'm like, hey, you hungry? Here's some food. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
sweet.
Yeah. Make it look good. Dress it up and make it.
I'm not
Oh
gonna
my
dress
God,
up
not
my
dressing up
insecurities.
the
I'm not gonna dress up my
crazy.
insecurities and something else,
Listen, bro.
bro. If I'm pulling up, it's 'cause I wanted to
insane,
see her,
right?
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
insane. She not texting me back. The first thing I think, she's sucking dick.
Damn.
Wow.
So like in that, I'm like, I'm finna find this hoe.
Wow.
That's why. Okay, well, I get that.
Flabbergasted, y'all. Word
So-
of the day.
Sean,
She sucking dick.
you say 3 texts is too. After 3 is 3 over 3 is enough.
If
It's too many.
if it's my girl, there is no such thing as enough.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody said that one. 'Cause I'm
But-
like, nigga,
but
I'm
if
gonna
it's
blow
just
her
like-
shit up
If it's just like a shorty,
all day.
then I'm like off it after like 2.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
But that's what I'm talking
My
about. I'm talking about
girl
like, is she my
Or
'cause,
nobody.
Like,
I'm one text.
That's crazy. You
definitely
got
with
too
my
much
girl-
pride.
Yeah, with my girl. that's-
It's not even pride. It's about my respect, bro. You don't respect me enough to text me back.
Well, you know.
From a woman to a man, like if it's my guy, then kind of like what Eli and Sean was saying, I'm gonna blow your shit up because Why are you ignoring me?
Yeah, when you get that 113 phone calls, that's when you know it's real.
I ain't gonna lie
This
to
is
you.
serious,
Like,
nigga.
don't blow my phone up.
But
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
you blowing my phone
I-
up is gonna make me
I
ignore
done
you
caught
even
that
more.
113 missed call. Nigga, I'm like, damn, this is impressive.
But
you
if
didn't
it's,
even let it ring
I'm
all the way.
like, bitch, your fingers getting tired. God damn.
but if
I'll
it's
take a Red
somebody,
Bull just to call me.
if it's somebody,
Are you typing the numbers one by one?
if it's somebody that I don't fool with heavy, then high key, I'm not gonna text you at all. I'm probably the one leaving you on red. Womp womp.
Oh, so
Oh,
like
just
I
like
will
a
say
woman.
this. Let me also say this. Let me say this. I wanna make sure this is understood. That 3 text messages gets responses. Like that's only reason I do it. I used to be one of them stubborn niggas. Like, nah, I'm not gonna text this bitch.
Mm.
I'm not gonna text these hoes. These hoes gonna ignore me. Fuck you looking. All that shit in my head going crazy. But bro, I had enough moments where like on my end, I'm like, I texted her. She didn't respond. On her end, ain't no text message. Bitch ain't even get the text message. Nigga, I'm over
He
here.
never sent that.
I'm over here being an asshole and tripping, you know what I'm saying?
He never
She
sent
seeing
the
my
message.
IG, she like, why I wanted to go to that. Why didn't you tell me? I'm like, bitch, cause you didn't respond earlier. So I tripped out. Hot. I went with these hoes, blah, 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 blah. But really, she never got the message. She sent me a screenshot like, what are you talking about?
What if she
Bitch, you should
deleted
have
it?
called me.
I know, you can delete it. You can delete it.
Delete it and be like, I never got it.
I'm saying,
sneaky
I'm
like
saying, that's what my crazy ass did, right? So I'm like, bitch, you lying. You know what I'm saying, right?
You should have called me.
Nigga,
You
shit
didn't send a
happened
message.
later in a hands down type of situation. I was
My
like,
phone worked
damn.
both ways.
I was like, damn.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
She couldn't lie about that one. Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
I was just mad. Niggas just.
That's what you think.
She's right.
What you got to say,
I
Sean,
was
before we
just
move on?
tripping and crazy.
I don't know. Like, so what Eli was saying, that the 3 texts, they usually work. Like by the second text, like by the eyes, they're like, what's up? You
Yeah,
feel me?
yeah.
So I don't usually have to get to the 3rd text. And if I have to get to the 3rd text, then I know like, yeah, she's not really on me like
And
that.
to clarify, we talking about it too. It's not my girl.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
like,
yeah.
This is just a chick I'm
yeah,
you know,
you know what I'm saying?
either fucking on or fucking with.
That's
we ain't-
that's what I'm talking about. You feel me? You
And so
say,
when I
hey.
get that, I was asleep. I just woke back up. I'm gonna text back. Bet. So what you doing? I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
While I have your attention.
I'm like, shorty, you don't have to lie. You could have been like, yeah, I was busy trying to like see what this nigga was on. Like, I don't care. But like,
Is you gonna let me hit?
what about me?
Bruh.
I'm gonna put my gloves on and my hands are gonna be clean.
Jesus.
What song was that? Girl, what about me?
Nah, bro. It's
Why you do that?
I
Yeah,
I
what
wish people
song
would
was
just
that?
focus
I don't
on
know.
what they're trying to get out of the situation instead of worrying about what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shorty, you
Yeah.
want to fuck me regardless. What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
He
High
got
body
the
count, low
magic
body
stick.
count, no body
Points are
count.
guess.
made. Points
So
have been
check
made.
it. Let's go ahead and segue over to this man Josh return to the court.
It's a parade in my city.
Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? The free Ja hashtag came in clutch. They let him back on the court. He came off the bench. He dropped 26, I believe.
Look, I said in my city, parade inside my city. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Go ahead.
All right, so
He
dropped-
had a small suspension for his small gun.
All right, so are we in support of Ja coming back?
Hell yeah, he shouldn't have been suspended
Grizzlies
anyway.
in the playoffs now for real, nigga. I thought that's why he kicked out.
Yeah.
First
So to get everything, like I said last episode, to like push everything away behind closed doors, he needs to win a ring. That's the
Yes.
only way everything from this season is gonna go away, right?
Wait, no.
MVP.
This season's gonna go away, and they're gonna mention it like every now and again when they talk about him, but not like often.
But if you
But
win a
I
ring-
feel like if he wins a ring, then it's like, shut up.
yeah.
True. I'm a
Nah,
champion.
nobody
now.
argues with the winner.
They're gonna do the same. They're still gonna mention it.
Like I'm thinking
After-
like
I don't know.
After overcoming the controversial block.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah.
Like what we talking about? He
What's
has risen to success.
Kendrick Perkins.
You say people don't. You said people don't argue with the winner, but people sure love to argue with the fucking president.
President ain't winning.
What do you mean he
This
won the
country is
election?
going to shit right
no,
now.
I'm not even talking about Biden. I'm talking about Trump.
Trump wasn't winning.
I feel like
He
Trump
won
was
the
winning.
election.
I ain't
He won
gonna
the
lie.
election.
Biden won the election.
Exactly.
Trump
That
was
you
winning.
just, but I'm saying in the phrase, you can't argue with winners.
A win's a win.
A win is a win.
Nah,
The losers were arguing with Trump. Niggas
What
was
I'm
mad. They was like, I
So
hate you. He was
what
like,
I'm getting
"Bitch,
is that
I
the
won."
last president to win an election and actually win throughout his term was Obama.
I was like, is he gonna say
That's
Obama?
debatable.
Nah,
He
Obama.
couldn't get shit passed.
Oh wait, he
Literally.
did pass that affordable health care though.
Obamacare. He passed
That was
the
the
LGBTQ.
toughest one. And that Obamacare was the toughest one to me. I was like, this nigga. gave universal
Obama
healthcare.
was getting shit passed
Y'all
in his 8
remember
years.
They was trying to do away with like they was trying to forgive.
Get rid of Medicaid, I think, or Medicare. One of them.
Yeah, but like during Obama, like you know how they're forgiving student loans now? They were trying to do that all the way back then.
Yep.
And
Nah, they've been trying to do that
Congress
shit
was like,
forever.
no.
They've been trying to
He's
do
like,
it, though.
how dare
They've
you
been
try to
They've been
forget
doing
these
it. They've
black
been trying to do that
people's
since
loans?
Shit, they still
before
trying to do
Bush.
it now. It's not done.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, that
gave
shit's
us
in the
some
Supreme
money.
Court right
They
now.
gave us some of it back, and it got. Yeah, you're right. It got
The Supreme Court.
It's the lawsuit.
So, I think that a third case just picked up against it.
Damn. Well, hope y'all.
Congratulations, John Morant. You shouldn't have been fucking suspended in the first place. Tote
I
your
think
gun.
he needed to be suspended. He needed to be because everything that happened he never got suspended for, and then this happened he finally got suspended. I think he needed that because you gotta understand when him coming off the bench wasn't a coach decision, that was a him decision. He came to the coach, he said, "Hey, I think I should come off the bench this game,
Okay.
and until I work my way back into the full lineup, right?" And I think with that him being suspended, it opened his eyes.
Forced him to sit down again.
Yes, I don't think that opened his
He
eyes.
said,
at
I
all.
don't need
This
to be
nigga
in the
is
strip
still in
clubs with a
streets.
minigun.
I feel like
You
he
still
wanted
think
to
he-
come off the bench because he was drunk the night before.
No, I feel like he
This
just
bitch
got
got
a
me
good.
higher than
Like,
John
come on,
Morant.
bro, stop.
He-
We don't have to. We don't have to act
He
like
still got
we
that
don't.
deuce on him.
We don't have. That was a 12.
Shooter.
That was a 12. That was a 12 millimeter gun. Nigga, I've never heard of one, but he found it.
Hey, what Eli said on the last episode, you put a switch on this and like, I'm empty.
My nigga,
That hoe got
my nigga
three
got
shots.
reload that hoe immediately.
That hoe got 3 shots.
Who changing the channel?
Yeah, nigga, it's just it fall right out when it's done. Nigga.
Oh, man.
But no, so I feel like that was his PR. He got a good PR team now. You know what I'm saying?
He
He
need a
probably
lawyer.
fired the one that was working and got an even more expensive one. Them niggas
delete
got
his
16 people
Instagram.
surrounding him. Nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Don't post that on Instagram.
Don't
Ja.
post your guns. I'm kidding. I just posted a gun pic. It was fire.
In
I
the
had the
spirit
crazy
of
eye.
Ja
You?
Morant.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I will say that I
I didn't
don't
see that
think
shit.
he's changed, nigga.
I'll show it to you.
You know how they say it's an old saying. You can take a nigga
Out the hood.
out the
But you can't take the hood out the nigga.
Exactly.
But like,
So like he's just
the
gonna do it.
conversation was that he was never in the hood.
He's gonna do it quieter.
His guy's a gangster.
That's
His real name's
Clarence. And
Clarence.
Clarence' parents had a real good marriage.
Hey,
Is
that
John's
nigga
name
did
really
10
John?
years in the
Or is it
hood.
short
That
for
nigga's a
something?
hood.
It's short for-
yeah.
It's short for something.
Wait, I'm gonna say this. I don't care
No.
if you was born and raised in the hood. If you did 10 years
looking
in the hood, nigga, you hood. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Mhm.
you gonna
But
live-
like, going to the hood, like when you rich, I don't know.
Oh,
You
that
gotta
is-
check
so,
in
that's
now, I
weird.
guess.
Ja is short for his middle name, which is Jamal.
It would be Jamal.
His first name, I can't pronounce it.
Let me go to see. Let me see.
Give me a second. I gotta pull it back up.
Okay.
Demetrius.
His dad actually came back from the corner store.
Demetrius.
Yeah, Demetrius Jamel.
Got the milk and went home.
Jamal.
It's a real nigga.
I think it's Jamel.
I don't give
It's
Jamel,
L.
Jamal, tomato, tomato. I don't give a damn. Anyways,
I don't know how he was raised, bro. He could have stayed
Yeah.
down in the
So-
hood. I don't know.
so I for one am glad that Ja is back on the court. I hate to see young niggas losing. What about y'all?
No, I'm
Don't
happy
fuck
he's
it up
back.
for yourself, bro. Get your bag.
Get that
Keep your head down. Stay quiet. Get your championship ring. Then nobody can talk shit about your gun.
Nobody
Get your
argues with the
money
winner.
And keep your head down.
So
But they argue with the president.
I mean, that's a lose-lose job
That
anyway.
nigga was still winning though.
True.
So check it, right?
And then
On to the
we-
main topic, you
about
know,
to
what the
get
people are
indicted
here.
now.
What the people are here for. Eli, you brought this to us, so go ahead and introduce it. Go ahead and
Oh.
put us on game.
Oh,
Talk to me about
so
it.
there is this concept.
Speak up.
Right? So amongst men, we have a concept called guy code, And I was discussing this with my co-host here. So we have guy code. I question, we gotta ask Alia, whether or not women have girl code and what girl code is. But outside of those two, I personally have noticed what I feel is this concept called
That's the second
the
time.
cult of
You sure you want me to
pussy.
clean them?
And
The cult of pussy.
the cult
what
of
is that?
pussy. And I personally
The
believe
coochie cult.
coochie cult.
Coochie
I
cult. I like
personally
that better.
believe there is no cult of dick.
At all.
Us as men, we are not united
At all.
at
Oh, okay.
all.
It's every man.
Kinda like
We,
the
we
beehive?
unite under flags and banners and shit. Women unite under vagina.
Like the beehive.
No.
No?
This-
Nigga, what? No.
Can you- can
You said
you-
cult.
Anyway, so to
Oh,
explain
Charles
the cult
Manson.
of pussy, right? It is this notion that women band together under the guise of
Niggas ain't shit.
going to support one another against this
Niggas.
man or multiple
Okay.
men or whatever. And men do not band together as men to protect other men or themselves from women.
I'm a man's man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm part of
I
the
feel like
He-Man Women Haters group.
That's a
So
little
like
bit
I
of a
support
lie.
all men in their endeavors against women.
I don't know about that. I ain't finna claim
Yeah,
part of
I'm like,
that.
we gotta evaluate.
I ain't
this
never
nigga
hated a
statement.
woman.
But anyway, so
I
like
love women.
that's my belief is that there's
still love 'em.
there's separately guy code. I don't know if there's a girl code or what the details are, but in another category, there's
Can y'all
the cult of
define
pussy.
guy code individually? Like, what does guy code mean?
I would like to turn it over to my boy Sean over here to give the
man.
expert analysis
So-
of what guy
Yeah,
code
yeah.
is.
I want to first say that I feel like all men benefit from guy code, even if they don't like recognize it.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah. It's like what. It's like other ways that people can benefit from things they don't recognize,
Yeah.
like privilege, like privilege.
Yeah. Nah, for real. So like, one of the biggest notions of guy code is that guys mind their business.
Yep.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yep.
They
like-
do.
Can I interrupt
So
you real
what?
quick?
You punched your girlfriend? That's not my
That's
business.
not my business. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
So-
punch her.
Domestic violence isn't funny, but
So
no.
a lot of women,
Well,
right?
you made the joke, nigga.
A lot of women talk like they'll ask me things. I'll tell them something, and they'll ask me questions, and I'll be like, I don't know. They be like, well, you ain't asked, and I'll be like, no. If they wanted me to know, they would have told me. All I know is that nigga John fucked this bitch. I don't know how he fucked the bitch. I don't know where he fucked the bitch. I just know that he finally fucked the bitch he been trying to fuck.
But Sean, you still didn't define what guy code meant to you, though.
To me, guy code is the equal respect that all men have for each other and their like ventures and so forth.
Wait, so I want to point this out. All of us, so for it to be a guy code, we all gotta have the same code. So the thing is, it's rough, but we all have roughly the same code. That's what makes it guy.
But what is the guy code?
It's an
Oh,
understanding between all
15
men.
I'm saying you said
15
to
minutes
him.
can save
Oh,
you
what does it
15% or
mean?
more.
I'm saying what it means to him. Still, that's what it means to all of us. That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's literally it's a understanding between all men, not to say something that'll fuck another.
Can you
man.
say it one more time, sir?
The equal respect that
There we
men have among each other and the ability to stay out of each other's business.
What's girl code?
Does it? Wait, hold on. Let me ask one quick question. Is that in relation to women or in general?
I feel like
Okay,
it's
so-
I feel like
good.
it's in relation to women heavily.
Okay.
And I feel like that comes from the understanding of how difficult it is to deal with women.
Yep. Okay.
I
Gotcha. I was
feel
just trying
like
to get
it
clarity.
has to do with everything.
You feel like it's general,
I feel like it has to do with everything.
and these are the ways that guy code can vary amongst men.
Exactly.
Notice.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, if you get into a car accident and you say, "Hey, I got into a car accident," and you don't tell me, and I say, "You okay?" You say, "Yeah." That's it. That's all we have to talk about. There's
True.
there's no need for me to ask any more questions.
I'm not
no
gonna
need.
ask you if you got insurance.
there's no need for me to for us to go into details. You told me everything that you wanted me to know, and I'm gonna sit back and mind my business.
So I completely 150,000% agree with that.
Yeah.
That is what guy code is to me.
Yeah.
Is bro, you tell me what you want me to know, but other than that, I'm not worried about your life, nigga. I'm living over here.
I got 99 problems of my own.
Yeah, so I'm
But a
not
bitch
trying
ain't
to.
one.
I'm not trying to like we smoking and you like, man, you ever wanted to? And I'm like, bro, Stop.
Yeah, I don't
Stop.
want no.
Stop.
No, keep
Stop.
that to yourself.
We're not about to have no conversation about windows and shit. Nope, nigga. Nope. You ever been driving your car and it? Nope.
Nope.
Stop
Hit
right there.
the blunt. Shut up.
Thank you, bro. Shut the fuck. Are you gonna play Madden, nigga,
What my
or not,
man
bro?
Smokey say? Puff, puff, pass. You fucking up the rotation.
But that's what people do. People, they'll be smoking with you and then be like, man,
Yeah, you get to talking and
I
shit.
thought about running into this. Hey, chill. Hey, we're not doing that right now.
So
This
a
is
long
not a
time
therapy
ago.
session.
A long
Most women,
time
they be
ago.
like, I thought about that. And she be like, oh, I'm
A
here for
long
you.
time ago, somebody's homie decided to rob a bank, and he told him about it, which made him an accomplice.
I hate that shit. Don't tell me if you
And-
murder somebody.
Ever since then,
I
it
don't give a
became God
fuck.
code to just mind your business and stop your men friends from telling you
Yeah.
unnecessary shit.
Mhm.
Because had he kept his mouth closed about robbing that bank, that other nigga would not have been in jail.
No, or the other nigga had the nigga been like, hey, I don't want to know.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there.
Chill out.
I don't want to know.
I'll talk to you next
It's
Monday.
called plausible deniability.
Yep.
I want to keep it.
Yep.
I don't want to know.
hmm
And then when people ask me what happened, I'm gonna say, I don't know.
and
And
I
you
love
could-
being able to say that truthfully.
Mhm.
I love being able to be honest about it and say, like, I really don't know what happened.
Sorry.
Because I did not want to know what happened.
So,
And they didn't want me to know. So
Alia. So
Yeah.
is it girl code or cult of pussy?
well,
Is
no,
that
no,
what-
no.
Coochie code.
We have to
Coochie code.
establish, is there a girl code first?
At all.
To be honest, I personally really don't believe in a guy code or a girl code because I feel like ultimately people do what they want regarding certain situations. Like y'all kind of brought up examples about. Ooh,
You talking?
sorry. Y'all kind of brought up examples about how the general idea of guy code is that y'all mind each other's business. But I feel like in certain situations, there are things that y'all do mind. You get what I'm saying? Like there are certain situations that y'all do inquire more about whether the person is forthcoming or not. And I think when we talk about girl code or guy code, we're trying to say like there's a specific set of rules that men and women adhere to in support of each other. And I feel like that's not always true because I feel like people very much so pick and choose when to support and when not to support. Speaking,
So,
Well, let her finish.
I thought she was coming to an end. Sorry.
no, I was saying, so speaking and specifically for women, I feel like I can't speak for all girls, but from what I've experienced in my women relationships, I feel like sometimes we like to hold ourselves to this idea of, yes, all women stick together and blah, 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 blah. But when it comes down to it, I turn my back, this bitch fucking my ex. Or I turn my back, I'm actually in a competitive friendship. Or I turn my back and these women don't really support each other how they say they do. Because women are the same people that like to slut shame each other more so than men do. I feel like sometimes we as women can be very judgmental to other women. And I feel like sometimes we support fuck shit. As in, if a girl that we like gets cheated on by her man, we're like, oh my gosh, that man is so
trash.
fucked up. Men are trash. But let it be a bitch that we don't like getting cheated on. She's like, yeah, fuck that
That's
bitch.
why my friend
Feel
fucked
like
on your
that's-
nigga.
Yeah, you know? So I feel like it's very flimsy because
Okay.
people are fickle.
So what I'm hearing is the Sisterhood of Traveling Pants was fake.
It is. It's a movie.
And it's not a code between girls, but it's a cult between pussy.
Right.
All right. So my question for you is, if a girl in the group chat leaks the group chat, is that against the code or
Hell
the
yeah.
code?
I feel like
That-
it's
Is that
against.
code or code?
It depends on if the women were friends and there's an understanding that what's said in the group chat is confidential and then it is then leaked by somebody, then yes, that's going against the code of the
But
group.
you just said there was no code.
Dun dun dun.
I literally just said if it's between friends.
But I feel
She
like
said the
literally-
code of the group. She didn't say girl code.
you
like,
feel me? The code of the
here's-
group.
here's a major thing that I
girls
like to
group
point out.
chat.
Two major things actually. One, just because people don't follow the rules, don't make the rules non-existent.
Nah, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Real nigga.
He said,
Okay,
literally,
if you
what I was
break
about
a
to
law,
say. You just broke a law.
Broke a law. That's it. It's still laws.
It's still laws.
We still got the rules. You fouled that nigga. He about to shoot 2 shots, and then we back playing the game.
But then my
Woo.
next question is, what, as men,
Ooh,
what
sorry,
do y'all
my bad,
feel
guys.
like the
Sorry.
laws of girl code is? Because me
Don't.
as a woman, I'm still trying to figure that out.
Wait,
Because
so-
like I just said,
Let him
People-
finish his statement. I still had something to respond to what you were saying. So
Yeah.
let's not.
Okay,
Let's not go on a tangent.
my second-
people
my
are very
second major
fickle.
statement-
That's all I was saying.
My second major statement is a lot of us tend to drop the code when it comes to people that we don't associate with. We don't have.
That's what I just said, though. Continue.
Let him finish.
I'm sorry. I just got a
So,
little
like,
frustrated.
In that doesn't make the code less existent. You are just nuancing the code for your benefit. But at the end of the day, you still are understanding that you're breaking code. Just like when you go and smash somebody gal, like at the back of your head, you understand that this is somebody's in love with this woman.
And you got to keep quiet. You got to keep.
And at the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, like I'd be mad as hell if this is my girl, but it's not.
I don't think that.
I have
Nah,
a-
like you know what I'm saying? Like
I have a question. But is that girl code, guy code, or is that just universal human code that it's wrong to fuck other people's partners?
I
And that's
think
why
that's
I
girl
s-
code, guy code, because like at the end of the day, humans gonna fuck.
you know,
Okay, so
And
y'all
everybody is like is
Everybody,
loved by
like somebody's gonna fuck somebody.
So I.
So like, if I'm sorry, Eli, just let me finish this statement, please.
Yeah.
So if somebody gonna fuck somebody, and at the end of the day, if you know that somebody that you finna fuck is partners with somebody else, and like y'all supposed to be cool, you shouldn't break that code. But niggas do it anyways because that's human nature.
You feel me?
I have a point to say after Eli gets
All
his
right,
point out.
so I've sat and listened to all this shit, right? So one great point, right? I love that because it's true. There are rules. If you break them, you broke the rules. There's still rules. The rules are still there. So like when I was from the jump, where you started from, I said, is there a girl code? I didn't ask your individual opinion about it. I'm talking about the collective. Amongst other women, do they analyze that there's a code that exists?
I said collectively, I don't feel like a code exists.
I was trying to talk. I've been waiting this whole time. So that was my first point, is that we can observe, just like how we say there's a guy code and niggas break it all day, every day. It doesn't mean that there isn't a code. And so I'm saying, from the women who you know and women you don't even know personally, do women as a whole group have some form of some code that they adhere to, and also like in interaction, not just with women, not just amongst women, because we realize that guy code is general, right?
Mhm.
That's
So I'm saying-
that's what I'm saying. I feel like this code that we're describing, that we're trying to specify to gender, as in girl code versus guy code, is just universal human code. And so
And-
therefore, girl code and guy code don't exist.
All right, and here's where I defer.
Mhm.
As men, and we had this conversation earlier. As men, Shorty walk in a room. LA said he want dibs. That don't mean I'm not finna shoot. If she come my way, she took. That's just what it is.
Saying, chooser gonna choose,
Yeah,
and a shooter gonna shoot.
best man wins. But for women, when a woman starts to show interest in a man, and
My
like
friends can't show interest.
they can't, and you can't show interest in the friends because then you're a whore. And I feel like that's a great like example of like girl code and how it specifically differs from guy code.
Okay, so
I see what her point was. She's saying that that's considered human code. What we're saying is that it separates itself based on the fact that we are guys and y'all are women. So it's like you just said, Shorty comes in, right?
Mhm.
It's like, okay, amongst us, the guys who want to get at her, that's why we have an understanding. That's why we even discuss an understanding. You see what I'm saying? Of
Mhm.
like dibs, and then the niggas like, hey, dibs don't mean shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but see,
That's the reason we even discuss it, is because we're all guys who are trying to get at this girl, or
Mhm.
potentially will get at this girl. That's what makes it a guy code.
But I feel like if in reverse or in contrast, if multiple women in a friend group are attracted to the same guy, I don't really feel like there's a girl code that exists
I think
in
you all
that.
should fuck them.
What I'm saying is
Together.
What I'm saying is you pointed out that you felt like this was a human code. I'm saying it separates itself based on the situation
Based on
because of
the
the fact
gender.
that we are men and y'all are women.
But that's why I said y'all are making the code specific to gender, and I personally don't feel like the code that we are discussing is specific to gender, and that's where our points are differing.
So he just
my
explained
question-
how women have a different
And
form.
I
Nah,
just-
but she's
and I-
saying that
and I-
doesn't exist.
Oh my
You feel me?
God. And I just said that in the reverse, if a group of women are attracted to the same man, I feel like those women can either, one, respect the fact that homegirl's attracted to the guy and not attempt to associate, or can give a fuck less about what homegirl is talking about and still choose to associate. That's why we have this realm of friends going out of their way to embarrass friends, because it happens within guy groups and that also happens within girl
so those
groups.
are
But,
people
like,
who are not following the code.
They're
and
literally breaking
But,
the code.
but they're breaking the
rules.
universal code.
What I'm saying is that's not a Okay, he just explained it. He said amongst men, our code is shoot. And if she
Shooters
chooses
mean
on you,
shoot.
then
and
you hit.
and amongst
May the best man
women,
win.
and amongst women, this code is still shoot your shot and let the best woman win.
Is it?
I think it is, and that's why I said it's universal.
don't think
it
to
is.
me.
Hold on. I will say this. Women might do it. I'm saying they will be sneaky about it, whereas we are open. Hey,
But
she
that's-
chose on me. I'm fucking that
I'm
hoe.
going home right now.
But that's-
Hey,
but
hey,
that-
hey, I'm
but
gonna
that-
fuck with you. I'm gonna catch you later.
But that creates the argument between blatant and sneaky.
So-
the actions
Okay,
are still
so
the
amongst
same.
women, there's a girl code that makes it sneaky. Amongst guys, our code says it's open.
Like we
But
That's
also-
why it's different.
also,
That's
here's
the
the
point
thing.
I'm making.
But
There's a
here's the
difference
thing,
in the way
right?
that we.
I understand.
But,
Yeah,
but,
that's what I'm
here's, but
saying.
here's the thing, right? If amongst women, right?
Mm.
If there's a guy that comes up to the group, talks to one woman, even if the other, like let's say you're with 3 friends, right? He comes up and talks to you. You don't want nothing to do with him, and your homegirls, one of your homegirls wants to talk to him. They will literally go out their way to not talk to him because he approached you.
But that's assuming that's the case. And I, as a woman that is in friend groups of women, is telling you that is not fucking true. At least specific to the friend groups of women that
So-
I interact with.
So
and
what
so
you-
I can only speak from that lens.
So what you're saying is that when I miss with one, I need to talk to the other 2 friends.
Yes, especially if the bitch that you talking to ain't feeling you, move around, talk to the other 2
like,
bitches.
just jump right to the next one. Like, so, hey, well, okay. So, what's your name?
So I'm not gonna lie. I know plenty of women who have a code where they're like, "Yeah, nah."
Like,
You know what I'm saying?
literally, bro.
So I don't,
Like, what
I don't
makes
know
you
these women.
crazy?
I don't know these
And
women. I
also,
don't know where
I
they
would
hang
also-
out, where they be at. But like I meet a
to
lot.
find them.
Quick
I'm
question.
saying,
trying.
no, I'm saying, I feel
Let
like
me
that
know
has
where
some-
y'all hang
I'm
out
just
at.
making a statement right quick.
Okay,
I'm gonna let you
after
make your
you're done,
question after I
you're
finish talking. Anyway, so like I meet a lot of women. I be around plenty of women, right? Around most of the women I be around, in most of the places I go, they have the code that we were just talking about. So wherever those women are, I would like to find them.
Yeah,
'Cause,
like,
like,
you go-
if
when
I
you
can
go
come through and fuck
and
the
not
whole
the
group.
whole friend group now. Openly.
I
Well,
got
I
the
don't have
whole
to sneak
group.
around and
I'm
knock her
a
down and knock her down and knock her down.
Yeah.
Also-
Well, I don't have to be sneaky about it and be like, "Oh no, I wasn't chilling with wasn't that? No, I was
No,
not.
I was just at her house last night. What's up with you?
Yeah, I can be open about it, like, yeah, no, we was fucking. Yeah, we was
Also-
fucking.
So, like,
what she
are-
told you, huh?
we was fucking.
Yeah, she told you about it, huh?
Are we gonna fuck now? We was fucking. Can we fuck?
So I'm like, I don't know where them chicks are, but I
Yeah, let me
didn't
know
do
But
where
it.
they
also, quick interjection. I also feel like sometimes this code that we're talking about, especially if we're talking specifically to men and women shooting their shot at each other, I feel like sometimes it's also rooted in pride, as in, because it's also been stated that, like, just in general, like, because I've had a man say this to me, like, if you fuck somebody in my friend group, I do not want to fuck with you, not because I not attracted to you, but it's because I don't want to come behind one of my niggas. And I feel like for women, it's kind of the same. Like, even if a girl, like, that's literally what I said back to the body count thing. Like, it's not smart to have multiple body counts within the same friend group because a lot of times people don't want to come behind their peers.
But what you're
and in
observing
that, I'm
is part
still
of the code.
describing a universal fucking code of people don't want sloppy fucking seconds. And that's not specific to guys or women. That's just people in general.
All right.
Fuck.
So check it. You know, we're gonna end on that aggression.
Jesus Christ.
And look, and I
I mean,
just want to
just-
say, I just want
bro.
to say, that everybody's somebody's sloppy seconds unless you're a virgin.
Facts.
With that being said,
But
I
niggas
like
be-
it sloppy.
But people are like, oh, I know this
Niggas
person.
like it sloppy.
yeah. So look, with that being said, fellas,
You know the person?
and
That
ladies and
matters.
fellas, green means go, red means no. To y'all out there running red lights, stop. But you know, if y'all in a relationship, by all means, get that kitty cat and stop eating butt. Besides,
Do you eat ass?
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, we fighting
Do
uphill
you
on
eat
that one. Women will be like, hey, kill them
No.
niggas. Niggas are trying to convince other niggas not to eat ass.
besides that,
I feel like
this
the
has been
person.
episode 2 of the Thought Process. We out.
Audi.